common cold? I'll tell you in a little while. My name is Birio Bobo. I'm a medical doctor and specialist in public health medicine. I'm also the host of Happy Birthday Wellness Quiz, your health promotion and disease prevention podcast, brought to you by Kike Afia. By the end of this episode, you should be able to discuss the historical roots of vitamin C and describe the dietary sources of vitamin C as well as the recommended daily intake. You should be able to describe the functions of vitamin C and discuss 9 tips for preserving vitamin loss during cooking and storage. And finally, you should be able to explain who should take vitamin C supplements. Here is a quiz for which I will share the answer. Which one of the following is the best source of vitamin C? A. Oranges. B. Tomatoes. C. Red sweet peppers. D. Lemon. And E. Cabbage. So vitamin C has a long history. It was described in the Egyptian, Roman, and Greek literature. It was a major cause of death and suffering in the US during the Civil War and the California Gold Rush. Sailors who traversed the seas a century ago developed a condition called scurvy, which was characterized by bleeding gums and falling teeth. Now they realized that when they ate citrus fruits, the problem was solved. Now, scurvy develops through 3 months when your diet is deficient of ascorbic acid, or what is called as vitamin C. So what are the sources of vitamin C? Mostly diet and vitamin supplements. Now, citrus fruits such as oranges, lemon, and grapefruits are very rich in vitamin C, as well as green vegetables, including peppers, broccoli, cabbage, tomatoes, as well as potatoes. Now, the recommended daily allowance or maximum intake is 90 milligrams in men and 75 milligrams in women, what you're seeing here. If you're a smoker, you need to add 35 milligrams to your daily allowance. The upper safe limit is 2000 milligrams per day. So going beyond that, it can cause toxicity. Now, absorption is mainly in the small intestines, but remember that if you take up to 100 milligrams, you absorb 100%. If you take more than 1000 milligrams, then you absorb less than 50%. So many of the manufacturers sell very high, vitamin C with a lot of vitamins, but remember, it's mostly a waste of money because you can't absorb most of that. Again, being a water-soluble vitamin, any excess is excreted in urine. So you're basically churning out expensive urine, which can't help you. As I said, large doses, particularly in grams, above 1000 grams or even more, can cause GI distress. Here I've given you the 10 top foods with vitamin C. As you can see, grapefruits are on top. Now, the term daily value, DV, simply tells you how much a nutrient in a serving of food contributes to a daily diet. So, for example, here a cup of guavas, that's equivalent to 237 mils. If you want to measure it, 237 mils, almost a quarter of a liter, will give you 419% of the daily value. What does that mean? That means if I consume a cup of guavas, I'm actually consuming 4 times the amount of vitamin C I need per day. So I only need to consume a quarter of that for me to get my daily needs. Let's look at oranges. A cup of oranges will give you 106% of your daily value, meaning then that's almost 100%. It means if I take 1 cup of oranges, that's enough vitamin C for the day. And remember, as I said, it's a water-soluble vitamin, so if you take any excess, it's basically excreted out in urine, meaning it's not useful. Other water-soluble vitamins are basically the B family, particularly vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B7, and vitamin B9 and B12. So remember, all water-soluble vitamin, if you take in excess of your requirements, it's basically expensive urine you are excreting. The other functions for vitamin C, one is antioxidant. In fact, many of the supplements also vitamin C, they usually use this to market vitamin C. Now, what is antioxidant properties? Vitamin C provides electrons to stabilize what we call the oxygen-free radicals. Now, oxygen-free radicals cause damage to cell membranes as well as DNA, and there are a set of the following diseases such as cancer, atherosclerosis, arthritis, emphysema, diabetes and kidney, as well as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Second, they are also important in wound healing. People with bed sores or wounds that are not healing are usually prescribed high-dose vitamin C because it makes collagen, which is important in wound healing. It's also important in iron absorption. If you take any iron-containing food with a glass of orange, it will increase absorption of iron. The other issue is it promotes a healthy immune system. Now, vitamin C has also been shown to have a role in cancers and preventing heart disease. Now, fruits and vegetables generally, which also contain vitamin C, may protect against lung cancer, breast cancer, and the cancer of the colon. But remember, this is if you're going to consume fruits and vegetables. Using supplements, vitamin C supplement, does not appear to protect against cancer. Vitamin C is also protective against cardiovascular disease, and this is related to the oxidative damage, protection from oxidative damage due to the stabilization of free oxygen radicals. Vitamin C and other antioxidants don't affect the risk of age-related macular degeneration. However, vitamin C and other nutrients may prevent advancements. Now, the common thing, again, is about common cold. Do common colds prevent you from getting, does vitamin C protect you from getting common cold? Now, taken daily, vitamin C supplements don't decrease your risk of getting a cold. However, it may reduce the severity and length once you get the cold. So, for example, if the cold was to run for 10 days, it can run for about 9 days. But remember, even this protection, starting to take vitamin C once you already have a cold symptoms won't have any effect on severity and duration of the cold. So this works if you have been taking vitamin C, let's say, for 2 or 3 months when you get the cold. But generally, it tells that taking vitamin C is not a very good use of your money, especially if you can get it from fruits and vegetables. So how do we preserve vitamins in fruits and vegetables? We know very well that vitamins, when they're exposed to air, light, heat, drying, salting, or cooking, vitamins can be destroyed. So this is how you handle your fruits and vegetables to ensure you don't lose vitamins. One, store fruits and vegetables away from heat and light and eat soon after purchasing. Cut fruits and vegetables as close to cook or serving time as possible, because when they're exposed to light and oxygen for long, they tend to be destroyed. Do not soak vegetables before cooking, because this increases the leaching of water-soluble vitamins. I mentioned the vitamins are things like vitamin C and the B family. Also, cook in as little water as possible so you don't lose the vitamins, and then use low heat. Preferably, you should microwave, pressure cook, grill, roast or stir fry, as opposed to baking or boiling. Use the water from cooking vegetables to make soups and sauces. In terms of freezing does not cause loss unless stored for a very long time. And things like potatoes, onions, bananas, and tomatoes do not need to be kept under refrigeration in order to save their vitamins. Now, rice, do not rinse rice before cooking because it tends to wash away the water-soluble vitamins. Canned and dried foods are just as healthy and packed with vitamins as their fresh and frozen counterparts. So don't worry too much about canned and dried foods. Now back to our quiz. Which of the following is the best source of vitamin C? Now, many people think that oranges are the best source of vitamin C, but actually in this case it is red sweet peppers. Now here's the evidence. 100 milligrams of oranges will give you 59% of your daily value of vitamin C. Remember the concept of daily value. Okay. Now 100 milligrams of tomatoes will give you 25% of the daily value. Red sweet peppers, 100 milligrams will give you 142% of your daily value. One lemon will give you 34% of your daily value of vitamin C. And 1 cup of cabbage will give you 63% of your daily value of vitamin C. So just remember that. But generally, most fruits and vegetables contain some form of vitamin C. Now, thank you very much for listening. This podcast was brought to you by Kike Afya. My name is Viro Bogo. I'm a medical doctor and specialist in public health medicine. We are now doing these episodes daily, and we rely on your wishes to bring you the content. So you can support us by subscribing, liking, or sharing. For those who have been asking about others supporting us, we now have an M-Pesa till number 766-500. You can also use the M-Pesa mobile number 0720 95 82 50. Until tomorrow, bye-bye.